Jordan, a tough afternoon that one today against Leigh team.
Yeah, no, they're a top team, and you can see that across the board with what they spent and stuff, and them types of players did some damage today. But just from our behalf, I don't think we give an account of ourselves at all. And from minute one, we never give us any chance. First set of the game, we drop the ball on halfway, and they go and score from that. It's things like that against you couldn't do that against the mid-table teams. Never mind the top team in the league. So we've learned a few lessons today, and we've got an hiding out of it, and a bit demoralising. But we can't dwell on it too much, and we've got a quick turnaround now to fix them a few bits up, and learn from what Leigh did to us today, and hopefully take that forward.
As we were saying with Mark, you can't let that result sort of define your season, can you? Because the team been on a good run and been playing well up to now.
Yeah, we have. And that's the disappointing factor of today. If we give a good account of ourselves and played well, and we still got beat, you can kind of hold your hands up and say we give it a good dig today. But we didn't even give us a chance, and we didn't even have a dig today. When I say didn't have a dig, obviously everyone turns out and gives 110% when they go out. No one goes out to lose, but we didn't stick to any game plan. We kind of went off script. They did us down the middle, they did us on the edge, they did us across the board. 1 to 17, they were better than us today, and that's the top and bottom of that, and that's something that we've got to go and look at now and fix up, like I said, for Friday, and hopefully we can go to Newcastle and get a good result, and not reflect on this too much.
I was going to say, the problem with today, because I thought they scored right from the start, so you didn't really give yourself a chance there. Straight away they're up and at.
Yeah,
it's 12, 18. And,
yeah, well, we knew that we've got some big middles. They've got some very, very good middles, and we knew they'd take it to our middles, and right from the start they did. And we talked in review about the barge over tries, the soft tries where they just hit the middle and he falls over the line. And we talked about being strong and being resilient with that. And today we were the opposite, and
defensively of late, you'd be very strong at that.
Yeah, we've worked hard for each other. That's the disappointing factor, as I've said. As of late, we've been very good with that, and we've worked hard and saved tries and been desperate. And I just don't think we were desperate enough. And them effort levels, that top 2%, I think we were way off today. The effort areas, they beat us at every effort area today. Go forward defensively, they were miles better. They made more effort. They saved more tries. They worked harder for each other than our team did, and that's something we've got to take on the chin. Not look at the ground and hope someone's going to fix it for us. Now we've got to dwell. We can't dwell on it, and we've got to move forward. And like I said, Friday comes and we've got to go to Newcastle, which is going to be a tough ask, and hopefully come away with a result.
In a way, a short weeks does you a bit of a favour because you haven't got too long to dwell on this, have you? Because you've got to get straight into preparing for the next one.
Yeah, that's perfect for us. That's the good thing about rugby league, is the game for next week. So I'm looking for us. There's a fast turnaround, and we go to Newcastle Friday, and hopefully we can have a week where we refresh, get a few bodies back. That we're starting to get a couple back, and we had Aaron Murphy back today, and obviously he's good. He's a good player to have back for us, and get a few more back, and hopefully we review this game, put a game plan together for Newcastle, and hopefully go and do a job up there. But it's going to be a tough ask, and we're going to have to be good to get a result.
You said from 1 to 17 that Leigh were better than you. Sounds a bit of a naive or simple question, but how much bigger or how much more intimidating are they? Because from where we were sitting, they physically just looked a huge side.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. They've signed some very good players, and they've spent a lot of money on that squad, and
But they are physically very big side, solid side.
No, they are, yeah, and that's something that me as, I don't know what the rest of the squad feel, but me as a person, I love playing against them sort of players. I love playing against them sort of teams because everyone has aspirations to be at the top, and you want to challenge the best, and you want to go when Leeds come here, when we beat Leeds here, we were the underdogs. So I like the underdog title, going and challenging the big teams, and I love playing the teams like Leigh, Featherstone, your Battlers, Halifax, Yorks, them type of teams who are at top of the table and no one gives you a chance. So for me, I wanted to go there today and give a good account of the Sens and challenge your Sen against like your Blake Ferguson's, who's been at NRL level and played where he's played, but like I said, we didn't give us a chance. We didn't even give us a chance to showcase what we could have done and how we could have challenged them. And you know, if we'd have stuck to the game plan of what we actually set out to do, I think, you know, we did it for about a 5-minute period where, you know, we kicked into corners and we put them under pressure. We drove them back into the in goal, and one of them got a drop out. And if we could have done that more in the game and kept, you know, sort of on that level, we'd have challenged them. And you know, Mark Lunning read a stat out at the end of the game. I think in the whole game we had 20 sets. They had 42 sets in the game. You play a team like Leigh and they have 42 sets, they're going to score some points, aren't they? So, you know, them kind of factors have a big bearing on the game, and you know that shows that we just defended a lot in the game for them to have 42 sets and didn't do the, you know, rugby league's quite a simple game. You complete, you kick long, you carry hard, you tackle well, and if you do that, you'll give yourself half a chance. And I just don't think we did them areas very well today.
Mark was talking about the coaching situation. Obviously, it sounds like there's going to be announcements soon. I mean, from everyone's point of view, whatever happens, do you think that needs to be done so that everybody knows where they stand?
Yeah, and I think if you talk to Mark, I think Mark just wants to know what's going on. The players want to know what's going on, and you know, we just want to know where we stand so we can start moving forward. If it's Mark who gets the job, then Mark can start planning to move forward and what he wants to do. If it's someone else, they can come in and put their philosophies in and start to move forward. But you know, for me, you know, there needs to be a decision. There needs to be, you know, I know it's quite a thought-through process, and you don't just want to grab anyone or just have Mark because he's there. You want to go through the right procedures, but you know,
it can become a distraction if it goes on.
Yeah, of course it does, and you know, like people asking me all the time, do you know anything? And I'm like, no, we have not heard a thing about who's coach, who's this, who's that. So, you know, I think obviously it's all right saying they need to make a decision, but obviously they need to make the right decision and who's going to be appointed, or if they keep Mark on, who's done a great job. I think we've got a, you know, he's been dropped in it with obviously John leaving, and I think he's done a great job. Obviously, yeah, people look at the results like today and don't say that, but the run we've been on and the games we've won under Mark, I think he's done a fantastic job. And you know, if he gets this job, then brilliant. If he don't, then I think he's put his son in the window to go and be an head coach somewhere else. So I have a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of time for Mark, and you know, he's a great bloke on and off the field. And you know, I'm sure wherever he is, whether it's here or there, he'll go do a good job. But you know, ultimately, yeah, it'd be nice to find out who's coach, let them come and put their philosophies in, or let Mark get his philosophies out, and then we can move forward as a club and go from there and understand the stuff. So yeah, hopefully there'll be you know, announcement, or we'll hear something along the lines. Rugby league, usually you hear something and no one's heard anything, so it's like, what's going on?
I think he calls it the world's best kept secret at the moment.
It is, yeah, it's the world's best kept secret. I've had people ask me all over and people can't believe that I haven't heard of it, and nobody's heard a thing. So it is the world's best kept secret. So yeah, you know, whoever gets appointed, I'm sure they'll come in and do a good job. Or like I said, if it's Mark, then I'm sure he'll carry on doing the good job he is. And you know, for us, we're disappointed today. People will say, oh yeah, but you weren't expected to win. Yeah, we want, but you know, we wanted to come and cause an upset. We wanted to come and give them a better game. We wanted to give a good account of ourselves. And you know, for people coming to watch today, I don't think we did that, and that's the disappointing factor.
Cheers, Jordan.